Hey there, friend. Welcome back to the More Than Social podcast. I am so excited to have you here today because we're going to dive into some more advanced aspect with automation. Now, a few episodes ago, we went over the basic aspects of automation. I share some client stories of what they are doing with automation and really how it can save you a lot of time. Now, today, I wanted to talk about how do you get even more in depth with automation? How do you get more out of your automations inside of your business? So a couple tips that I have for you. The first one being, I want you to really think about segmenting your list. What do I mean by that? So segmenting your list. Let's just say you have your email list. You have your bucket of people that you have attracted into your business in some way, shape, or form, whether you are running paid advertising, whether you are just using lead magnets to grow your email list, maybe you're manually even growing your email list. But essentially, you have this bucket of people sitting here, right? What you want to do to get more advanced is start to segment that bucket, meaning start to break that bucket into smaller chunks based on people's interests, behaviors, needs. Okay, so for example, if I have my list, there's people who are interested in growing an email list. There's people who are interested in running paid ads. There's people who are interested in how do you grow your client base. So there's different conversations that I would have with each of these people depending on how they came into my business. So when I can start to segment this bucket of people and start to have more specific conversations to them, that is when you are going to see better results. You're going to see your open rates increase from an email perspective, but also you're going to see that connection that you have with people get even deeper. So that's one really big aspect of automation that you can start to get more advanced once you have the basic aspects set up. Now, another aspect I wanted to point out is a program called Zapier. There's also a program called Integromat that does this, but essentially it's programs that allow different programs to talk to each other. I get it. We all have so many different subscriptions. I'm actually in the process of merging a lot of my subscriptions into one program. But when you have a bunch of different subscriptions, you have one task happening here on automation. You have another task happening in a different program on automation. How do you get these programs to talk together? This is when you want to use programs like Zapier or Integromat to set up some advanced automations that essentially says, hey, this automation just triggered. Now I want you to tell this program to do its thing and go down its automation. When you start to have your programs connected like this, it really comes down to making sure you understand the journey you want people to go through. So that is the biggest thing when you're starting to automate things or you want to take your automation to the next level. It's pay attention to the systems or the processes that you already have within your business that are working and that you know are converting with your business, and then how can you draw that out, make all the different automations, and then have them talk. Okay, so just for an example, if someone downloads my lead magnet, they automatically go into my email autoresponder, but they download my lead magnet on my landing page, which is in one program, and then it will automatically put them into my email program, and then it will send off that email. As soon as they click a link within my email, other emails go out. Then let's say that they have actually purchased something and they want access to my course. That is all automated. But let's say that I sent them a proposal, which is a different program that I use. As soon as they sign that proposal, it will automatically create buckets or a project inside of my project management system. It will automatically send them an email in a different program, and it will automatically create an invoice inside of QuickBooks. So see, I just took multiple programs and I just got them talking to each other. But again, it comes down to understanding the process and the journey that my customers and clients go through. Once you have that clear vision of what they go through, that is when you can start to automate even more. Now, another big tip for you from an automation side of things, and I did mention this when I said if they click a link inside my email, it will send them a different path. Same thing. So let's say that they clicked a link. Well, keep it simple. They clicked a link inside of my email, which was about podcasting, just for different example. They click it. They're clearly interested in podcasting. So now I'm going to put them in a different segment or a different bucket within my email campaign. And then I'm going to start to send them emails about podcasting specifically. They're not going to get any other emails about ads or anything like that. If they're not interested, they'll only get stuff about podcasts. See what I'm doing here? I'm starting to use the behavior. I'm starting to use the interest that I know my audience has and starting to have different conversations with them. We all love that human connection. We don't want to lose that human connection, even though we are in a world of automation, of paid advertising, living behind a screen, AI. That is taking that human connection away from us. So how can you, if you know that we want that communication, we want that human connection, but you still want to automate your business, how can you piece that together? It's about paying attention. How do you speak to someone in person? Duplicate that message in the online world and really start to dive deep, dial in all of your marketing to take those conversations to that deeper level. So there's so much that we can do with automation. It is a total game changer from a business perspective. It can change your life. It can change your business. So I highly recommend you dive into the automation aspects. I'm going to keep this one nice and short today. I just wanted to give you some food for thought to think about with automation. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will see you next week and we'll dive into even more advanced aspects with digital marketing. Bye for now.